Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Wildcats offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They had put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Wildcats will have to kick it away on a punt now for the first time today. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Owls offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch here over the middle. Down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. He's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, FAU.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, a reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Owls. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quick throw to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's looking to throw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Personal foul. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Crucial red zone play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. First and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quick throw. The catch is made.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run that hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's got some room and some blockers here. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point. First down here for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, FAU.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's going to pull it down and run. Some hard running there through a tackle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. The Wildcats come up to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Comes up with the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Kansas State now operating in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line showing press. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. He's going to lose yardage there. Defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Crucial third down play right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Owls.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Dump ball's caught by the running back. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Catch made over the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things.
They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack on the final play of this first half. And the Wildcats will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. First down and 10 now. And there's the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Powers through a tackle. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And Wildcats offense back out on the field. Remember last time, he went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Oh, it's a reverse. And we're able to get him down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Running back has it on the screen now. Got a lane. Can he get in? Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter. Touchdown, FAU. And this one is getting ugly. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Handoff here from the shotgun. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. The shotgun handoff here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. A running play called on 4th down. Tackle, but forced down.
And Chris, we're starting to see a theme here develop for this offense. They are willing to take chances and go for it on 4th down. That's the 3rd time that they've gone for it, and they've made it all 3 times.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd.
They're going to fake it. They flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And that pass attempt will fall incomplete. The fake doesn't work. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. 1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Escapes the sack. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Touchdown, Owls. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love this.
The split back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.